Trey Hendrickson. Okay. If you're trading for Trey Hendrickson, one, you've got to pay assets, right? You've got to pay a cost to get a guy like Trey Hendrickson, right? What is that gonna be? I mean, because we talked about it whenever we brought up the Micah Parsons thing, where it would cost so much to get him. I mean, we're gonna look at the production of Trey Hendrickson the past few years. I mean, look at this: 17 and a half sacks in 24. I mean, 17 and a half in 23. I mean, the dude's a maniac. He led the league in sacks last year. The dude's a beast, right? So you got to think, okay, not asking if we would do it, if James would do it, if anybody else would do it who's watching this, like, of course, there's a lot of us who would probably just say, hey, why not? Let's just go ahead and do it. Bring the Florida guy home, right? Why not? Here's the issue, though. Will the Bucs do it? Will Jason Light be willing to give up a high-level impact player, whatever that may be, right? Whatever that means. And would Jason Light be willing to give up a first-rounder, maybe a first-rounder and another pick on top of that? I think that there is no way, shape, or form that would happen. Then you've got to consider the fact that Trey Hendrickson is going to want a shiny new contract. That adds a whole nother level in terms of what the heck could happen in terms of overall pay and along those lines. Let's go to edge contracts right here in terms of active players, right? Because whenever you take a look at that and the value that these guys are getting, like Nick Bosa's on a 5-year, $170 million deal, right? Myles Garrett, 4 years, $160 million. Josh Allen, 5 years, $141 million. TJ Watt is on a 3-year, $123 million deal, average salary of $41 million. Trey Hendrickson is going to be near that number, okay? He just is. That's just the fact of the matter. I mean, even Max Crosby, 3-year, $106 million, $35.5 million average, right? Then let's assume they do that deal, okay? Let's just say they give him like a 3-year, $40 million deal or $35.5 million deal, whatever it may be, right? Let's go and see who the Bucs' future free agents are, okay? So 2026, whose contracts are going to be up? Mike Evans' contract is going to be up. Levante David's contract is going to be up. You have Luke Gedicke's contract, who is going to be up as well. Bringing those guys back is going to be affected in some way, shape, or form. 2027, Mayfield's contract is going to be up. Vita Vea's contract is going to be up. Chase McLaughlin's deal is going to be up. Chris Godwin apparently has a club option that year. And then let's take it to 2028. You have, again, Winfield Jr.'s contract is going to be up. Godwin's contract is going to be up yet again. Bredesen's deal. Graham Barton's deal. Braswell, Tyke Smith. Like, it's a lot of money, right? It is a lot of money. Let's even take 2028 out of that equation. If you bring in a Trey Hendrickson, does that mean, you have enough money to bring back Evans or Levante David or Luke Gedicke, or do you have to say goodbye to one of those guys? Then the next offseason, okay, does that mean like it's tougher to bring back Mayfield? Because Mayfield's going to get paid by the Bucs. There's literally no question about that. Does that mean it's tougher to bring back Vita Vea or bring back maybe a McLaughlin or a Kalijah Cansey for that matter? Whose contract would also be up. That's where the situation gets murkier and muddier, because not only do you have to give up assets to get that guy, trade value, you then have to go in there and give money to that player as well. So it can make the situation stickier whenever you consider, like, okay, not only would you have to picture this again, like if not thinking about us doing it, but Jason Light, do you really see Jason Light not only going out there and giving up a first and maybe a third and some other crazy like player type of asset to bring in Trey Hendrickson, but then do you see Jason Light giving Trey Hendrickson $40 million or $35+ million a season? I just don't see that. From what we've seen from Jason Light, I just don't see that. And it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We can disagree with it. I disagree with it. I would want to bring in Trey Hendrickson because I think that again, like, it would be such an amazing move. It would. I mean, completely changes the makeup of that pass rush, which I feel like is lacking, by the way. Would change the makeup of that pass rush insanely. Insanely. Um, but there's just no way, shape, or form I see Jason Light doing it. No way, shape, or form. And it is what it is, man.